Hello and welcome to another Skybits training module. This training session will cover how to configure assets, and more specifically, the deinstall, replace, and move commands. Each of these features is in addition to the install feature, which is covered in a separate training module. All of these features are accessed under Configure Assets, Asset MT Setup. First, let's review some basic definitions. On Insight, an installed mobile terminal is one that has been assigned to an asset number. An uninstalled mobile terminal is one that is currently not assigned to an asset. As an example, the deinstall feature is useful when you need to remove the Skybits mobile terminal from an asset that will not be replaced. This can be useful when you are returning a trailer that was previously leased or a trailer that has reached its end of life, but the Skybits MT is still functioning. The deinstall feature will perform the deinstallation of the original mobile terminal and then put it back in the list of uninstalled MTs for future installation. To start this process, go to Configure Assets, drop down to Asset MT Setup, and select Deinstall MT. From the deinstall page, 4 selections are displayed: Asset ID, Serial Number, Upload MTs, and MTSNs. Click on Asset ID and enter the Asset ID of the unit you need to deinstall and click Next. Check the box next to the serial number. Select the date-time symbol and enter the date and time in the calendar. Click on Save. You can also search for an asset by clicking on the search icon. Enter part of the asset ID, click on any, and select Search. Select the asset ID and click OK. Continue with the deinstallation process. To search using a partial serial number, click on Serial Number and click on the search icon. Click on Advanced. Use the serial number drop-down and select Ends With. Enter the last numbers of the serial number and click on Search. Select the serial number from the list and click OK. Select Add to List. Click on Next and continue the deinstallation process. It is always a good idea to verify that the serial number corresponds to your installation record. The Replace feature is useful when doing a physical replacement of an MT that is damaged or is not operating correctly. The Replace feature will perform the deinstallation of the original mobile terminal and at the same time perform the installation of the replacement MT. To get started, go to Configure Assets, drop down to Asset MT Setup, and select Replace MT. Select Asset ID, type a partial number into the box, and select the search icon. Choose the Asset ID number and click OK. It is always a good idea to verify that the serial number corresponds to your installation record. Click on Next. The system will return the Skybits serial number currently assigned to that mobile terminal. Check the box next to the mobile terminal serial number. Enter the replacement serial number. Select the date and time and click OK. Click Next and choose the asset type from the drop-down. Add any optional comments and click Next. Enter the current mileage. Click the date icon to select the date and click OK. Click Save. The original mobile terminal will be returned to your list of uninstalled assets. The Move feature is useful when a mobile terminal needs to be physically moved from one asset to another. The Move feature will perform the deinstallation of the original mobile terminal and also perform the installation of the new mobile terminal. To get started, go to Configure Assets, drop down to Asset MT Setup, and select Move MT. Enter part of the asset ID and click on the search icon. Select the asset ID and click OK. Alternatively, you can type part of the serial number in the serial number box and click on the search icon. Choose the serial number from the list and click OK. Click Next. Check the box on the left and enter the new asset ID and the new installation date. Click Next. Choose the asset type from the drop-down list. Add any optional comments. Click Next. Enter the current mileage data and mileage date. Click on Save. For each of these operations, you can build a list of up to 20 assets and perform bulk operations. From the serial number section, click on the search icon. Enter part of the asset ID and click Search. Select the serial number and click OK. Click Add to List. Continue to do so until your list is complete and click Next. Continue the process as previously described. Thank you, and please contact Skybits customer care with any questions regarding this feature.